So we are now officially homeowners again, but it's what are we doing here?
We're homeless.
We're not homeless.
We're homeless.
We're not homeless,
We're gonna be bougie homeless.
but we're about to have a house on wheels.
Since we're gonna be bougie homeless.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll see.
We're gonna be like a band of gypsies. Just rolling from town to town.
Down to town. We really don't know what we're doing.
We're embracing the adventure.
Here we go. Embracing the adventure. Hello everybody. Welcome back, or welcome if you are new. We just pulled up at an RV park, or an RV dealer, and we're gonna go look at maybe a future home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird saying it out loud.
Yeah. So let's go.
Killing time, Friday night. Found a photograph of us without cares and worn out clothes. Doesn't seem so long ago. Now I'm just sitting here bored at home, and it really got me thinking of the times we took off on the road. I can't remember where we headed that night. We were cruising around town in Memphis, running the lights. I just know how it felt. I won't forget that. Windows down and open top. But we were clever not to take it too far, though it's hard not getting tempted. Calling you up to see how you've been, 'cause don't I miss you and all those things we did back then. Way back then. It's funny how times roll by. Is it 12 years since last time? Where'd you go? What's the score? Did you find what you were looking for? I never see you anymore. I can't remember what we did that day. We were blowing off steam in Paris, but I wanted to stay, 'cause I know how it felt when we raised hell. I won't forget that. But we were clever not to take it too far, though it's hard not getting tempted. Calling you up to see how you've been, 'cause don't I miss you and all those things we did back then. Way back then. Killing time, Friday night. Found a photograph of us. I can't remember what we did that time. We were spending one night in Venice. It just slipped my mind. I just know how it felt. I won't forget that.
We are back home now. That was a little stressful. so I ended up just kind of putting the camera down just so we could finish everything up. We did get discouraged at first, but then we ended up going to another place and we found exactly what we were looking for. So we are now officially homeowners again, but it's on wheels. So I probably need to give you guys a little bit of a backstory or game plan. So we decided that we did not want to buy this house after all. It's just too big for us, and we really want to get out of the city. We want to get out of town. We want to, start the homestead and, have animals and a big garden and all that stuff, and that's just not something that we can do in the city. So we started looking at houses and land and stuff, and we're not finding what we're looking for. And y'all know the market is absolutely insane right now, and so we were like, let's not stress about it. We're taking our time. We don't want to just rush and purchase something that we end up not liking, because we really want to find our forever home. We're tired of moving. we want to find our forever home, land, or whatever. So the game plan is to live in the RV full time until we find the said land or house, or whatever we end up finding. We're totally fine with land and potentially building a house or getting like a Clayton home put on it, just depending on regulations. Or if we look up and find the land that we want with a house, that's great too. But that's just going to come with time. We just weren't having luck finding what we wanted. So we're just, we're not rushing things, and we just decided, let's do the RV thing, because we're trying to find places to rent, and there's just nothing even available to rent right now. So that is the new game plan. So we did purchase our first RV today, and we will be moving in it full time. I would say June will probably be the kind of timeline when we will be moving in there full time. We get to go pick up our new RV next week, and we get to finally bring it to, we'll bring it here, and I'll be able to start loading it up, seeing what fits, what doesn't fit, and then we will pack up the rest and put it in storage until we find a said land or home. We're not in any rush. Like I said, we want to find our forever home or land, and so we're just taking our time with it. And we might be in the RV for a year, might be a little more, we don't know. But it's an adventure. This is our new adventure. It'll be a big adjustment on all of us, but honestly, I'm so excited. And it's the thought too that we could kind of move around is pretty cool too. But we do have a game plan as of staying at one spot. But if we wanted to go rent somewhere, or rent a spot for a couple days, just to kind of get away for a vacation, we can do that too. But the game plan with the RV is we're going to be paying like a monthly site somewhere until like I said, we find a place, or like I said, we want to pick up and move. We never know. I will still have access to my garden and everything. I had talked about how I wanted to expand, but I wasn't sure because maybe we would find land. We didn't end up finding land or house in time. So I will still have access to my garden bed, but that's all I'm going to be able to do is just what's in that, which is fine. But I'll just hopefully support the locals and still be able to put up food. That's one thing that's not stopping for sure, because that was one thing that was important to me, is to continue the canning and preserving and eating the way that we're eating. That's something that's really important. Still eating as much from scratch as we can. I'm just gonna have to change things, but you guys will see all of that. Y'all are gonna see our everyday life in the RV, just like you see the everyday life here in this home. It's just gonna look a lot different and a lot smaller, but I cannot wait to share this next adventure with you guys. Thank y'all so much for all the prayers and well wishes things, don't always work out as planned, but he always has a plan, and this is the new plan. We're going to roll with this new adventure in our lives. But thanks for spending some time with us today and getting to, hang out while we look at places. So the last RV, I'll add a clip in at the end, but the last RV clip that I shared a second ago before I started this clip, that's the last one that we looked in, and that was the one that we picked. So, but of course y'all will see it once we get it here, because once we get it here, I will start, loading everything up and trying to fit everything, and I'll be sharing all of that process with you guys. So I hope y'all, still stick around and, look forward to our everyday life. Things change, we change, everything's changing, but it's just the next chapter. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.